Hello guys, Gameboy Hub here, and in today's video we're gonna be installing Windows 7 on the PSP. Well, kinda. Windows 7 version 3.0 is a homebrew app that is made for the PSP, and I've seen this somewhere online. I've seen that no one has done a video covering it, so I thought, why not do that? So today I'm going to be showing you how to install this app on your PSP, and we're going to be taking a look at what it actually does and is it actually similar to Windows 7. So yeah, let's get started with the video. So I found this homebrew app on some Russian website. I have never heard of pspinfo.ru, but it seems to host the download for this, so I will leave a link to this in the description. Also, I found another page on archive.org which has Windows Vista for PSP, so yeah, I might download this also and try it out. But yeah, apparently this is the third version of this homebrew app which exists, so there must be a 2.0 and a 1.0 somewhere. And it can also run UMD disks, view any PNG and JPEG images, and edit text, which is pretty cool. I have no idea what you would run from a UMD from this. Maybe this is just like another interface that you can interact with the entire PSP, so you can actually play games from here, which would be very cool. I can try that out later. But yeah, let's just download this file. And here is the file, so I'll just click the download button and let's hope that it will start downloading. Yes, it will. And I will also get the Windows Vista for PSP because I definitely want to check that out in this video as well. So here we have the two files that we'll need on our desktop, and I also just connected my PSP with a USB cable up to the computer. So let's first see what is inside of here, and yeah, we do just get a file folder with all of the things that we'll need. So I'll just unzip this. And let's see what is in the Windows 7 RAR file. And it is pretty much the same thing. Ooh, this one has a lot more data in it, it seems. So let's get that out of the RAR file too. And now that we have the folders on our desktop, let's just locate where we need to put them in the PSP. So you should go into PSP and then into Game. And you can see that I have a bunch of things already put on this PSP. So I'll just put these two things in there, and yeah, pretty much I'll wait for this to move, then we'll go over to the PSP and check out these homebrew apps. And here we are on the PSP after transferring all of the files, so let's go into our memory stick, and okay, Windows Vista is here. Let's see if Windows 7 is here, and it is. Here it is. This looks very cool actually. It even has a little preview video on the game selection screen, which is pretty cool. Let's try out Windows Vista first, because that is what the video is not all about, so I just want to check that out first. Okay, that just crashed. That is very interesting. Let's try to launch that again. And yeah, unfortunately we get the same error. I don't know why, but maybe this Windows Vista application is just broken. I don't know. Alright. If any of you guys know how to get that working, definitely leave it in the comments below. But let's go over to the main topic of this video and let's go over to Windows 7. I hope this one will actually work. I do have hopes that it will because it shows all of this on screen. So let's launch it. Okay, something is starting up. Everything is in Russian, unfortunately, so that will be a bit hard for me. Oh, God. Oh, what is this? I'm gonna have to talk over the music, but basically Jennifer Lopez and Pitbull are just playing. Okay, let's click agree. Let's hope that stops. Or wait, let me just shut off the sound for now. Oh no, that's copyrighted. Oh no, 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 no. Volume. Okay. We shut it off. Oh my god, that's so random. Yeah, I have no idea what it says here, but I'll just click on agree. And I also have no idea why the mouse is just randomly moving. I guess that is because of the stick, because you can't move it around with the stick. So let's just try to agree. So it's just listing the license agreement as it seems. I'll just go further. I'm guessing these are the clock settings. I have no idea what this option is. Oh, this is just like the username, so I'll just put the creator's name as it is. And this is the time, which is actually correct. It does take your PSP's time. And click next. And I'm guessing it's now loading some stuff up. PSP game Windows 7 scripts can't create image. Okay, let's just press start and hope that it restarts. Oh, okay. Maybe that was part of the process. Ooh, here we are. Okay, so I guess it just needed a restart because we are in Windows 7. And this actually looks pretty good if you ask me. So you get your battery percentage down here, you get your volume, you get your time, you get the date even up here in the calendar. Huh, this looks pretty nice. I don't know what's up with this little stranded island wallpaper, but I guess it looks quite cool. Okay, so let's check out all of the features of this app. I do see a Mozilla Firefox icon here, which I'm very interested in, so I'll try to click on that first. Whoa, and we actually get a window that looks quite a lot like a web browser. Yeah, I have no idea what any of this means, but we do seem to have some saved websites over here. So let's try to go to the PSP info website that we got this file from, and that just crashes the PSP. Nice. Yeah, so probably some of the features might have gone out of date that might have worked before, but this is a very old homebrew app, so I'm not surprised that that doesn't work. Let me also turn up the volume now, because the music seems to be gone, so we can hear the sound effects, hopefully. Let's check out the start menu, because I am quite interested in that. And it actually does look really similar to the Windows 7 start menu. We've got Welcome Center, Calculator, Notepad, Paint, Run. I don't know why you would need a Run feature. Windows Media Player and Windows Photo Gallery. So let's try to go into Welcome Center and see if it actually plays like the Windows 7. Okay, that's pretty weird. I'm not sure if this is like an option to change the profile photo, but I do want to change it to this cat right here. Or can we just like put our name in here? Oh yeah, this is where we change our username, so I won't be doing that. But let's hope that we can change the picture, because I really want this kitty. Oh, something happened. It might have changed. Let me check the start button if that changed. The cursor is also really slow. Look at how slow that is going. And it changed! Nice! So now we have a much nicer picture up here, which is pretty cool. Let's try out Notepad. Microsoft Office Word 2007. And it crashes the app. Oh, that's very funny. Yeah, maybe, I don't know if it says on the website, but maybe this is just like a work in progress and it was actually never finished. Or I guess maybe all of these features worked before, but, you know, due to time, it just doesn't anymore. So let's just restart the program. Ooh, and we did get the startup chime that time when the volume was turned up. Can we try out Calculator, maybe? Oh, here it is, we can. Ooh, is this actually the PSP's? Yeah, this is actually the PSP's calculator. I'm not sure if you can access this like within the PSP. I'm not familiar with the PSP. I will Google that though. But maybe it just transfers you over to the PSP's calculator, which is something that I didn't mention before. This might be just like a run interface that you can run all of the PSP's main apps from. I have no idea how to get back from this, unfortunately. Oh, so this is just like in the web browser. That's pretty interesting. That's an interesting way to integrate a calculator into this. Let's see what happens if we go back. Do we just get back to the home menu, or do we get brought back into Windows? And yeah, we do get brought back into the Windows, and we are actually in the Mozilla Firefox browser for some reason. Huh, interesting. Okay, let's just close out of that. And it restarted. I'm not sure if I just clicked restart on that option or whatever, but it's okay, it starts back up pretty fast. Okay, so I think that is pretty much it for the start menu. I think we checked everything else out. Windows Media Player and Windows Photo Gallery, I'm not sure what they are. Let's try to check out Windows Media Player. Oh god, what is that? Okay, I have no idea what any of this means. PMP Player Advance. So is this also like a browser video player? I'm interested. Let's see if we go back. Oh no, this actually explores our PSP's contents, so we could play a video if I had one on the PSP. Yeah, that is pretty interesting. I don't know how to go back. So I guess this must have been just like a built-in thing in the game. Yeah, so this is just like a homebrew app that got built into Windows 7. So yeah, I'm guessing the photo player is something similar, but you know, we gotta check it out when we're already here. Nice. Well, that was pretty expected. Okay, let's restart once again. There seems to be a lot of restarting in this program. It's almost like I'm using Windows Me. Oh well, I guess the only thing we haven't tried out yet is Paint. which is something I'm most interested in, honestly. So let's click on that, and the same thing happens. Yeah, we might have seen this before, I don't remember, honestly. Okay, let's restart one last time, hopefully. I'll check out what there is in my computer, and also that weird little arrow that we see right over there on the screen. Yeah, I'm talking about this arrow, so let's see what happens when we click on that. Ah, so is this just like a Windows 7 feature that you can have things like in that widget or something? Yeah, I'm not sure if real versions of Windows 7 actually have that. Yeah, so let me see what we can find in my computer. Well, we can move the icon around, but how do we enter it? Is it circle? Oh, there we go. We managed to enter that. So we have OS. This is like our hard disk, and it actually does state the remaining amount of megabytes that I actually have available, which is pretty cool. I have no idea what the D drive is, so let's click on that. Ooh, we have My Games. So let's check out My Games. I'm really interested in that. Ooh, so it seems to have different authors. Some of the games are written by the developer of this app, and some of them are written by someone else. Let's try out this. I don't think... Oh. Okay, it's called mine.lua, but it refuses to launch, unfortunately. Okay, we'll try some more games, but I think they will all refuse to launch, unfortunately, so yeah. So let's try to navigate to that folder again. Let's try out Toy Wars. Oh, is this like... Wait, this is a Minecraft icon. Oh, I didn't even notice that. I need to try that out if it works. Oh, please work. Even though I don't think this one will work because the last one was 21 megabytes and it didn't work. This one is 2.4 megabytes. Or I'm sorry, 0.21 megabytes. Oh, it works! It works. Okay. Lame craft. Nice. Let's try random terrain. Start. Wow, wow, wow. This is actually a fully fledged version of Minecraft. Oh, there we go. We can place some blocks like this. Yeah, it is not a great version of Minecraft, but it is actually a version of Minecraft that runs inside of Windows 7 on the PSP. That is honestly incredible. I'm also really interested in what this up icon is, so let's try to click on that. Oh, so this is just like a updater app that you can update the version of this program with. Huh, that's pretty cool that it is built in, but since there is no newer versions than 3.0, this is kind of useless. Yeah, I think we established that Word won't work because I tried to launch it from Notepad. I'm pretty sure this is the same thing, but I will try to launch it anyways. Yeah, we do get to the splash screen, but I'm pretty sure it'll just crash right now. Oh, it didn't this time. Nice. So this is Word, I guess. How are we supposed to type? I'm not even sure what any of this is. I'm pretty sure we just save the document. Okay, how do I type in this? Oh, there we go. So we press this button to access the keyboard, and then we just, yeah, go on with the letters. This is some weird typing mechanism. I'm not sure how you would get to any of the other ones. Okay, so I guess that works, apparently. And there does seem to be a UMD disk option right here, which is here instead of the disk drive that would be here on a normal computer, which is very cool that you can actually launch games from here. So yeah, let's just try out one more of the built-in games, and then I'll be done with this review. So let's try out this biggest one, which just says Toy Wars. Toy Wars. So let's click Start Game. I'll just leave my name as it is. Let's go Learning to Flight. So this just seems to be some kind of plane game, which is pretty cool, honestly. Oh, it's even in 3D. Would you look at that? Okay, you do shoot rockets with the circle button, but how do you start? Oh, so we need to press the L button to start. Oh my god, we're in the air. Yeah, the controls are pretty janky. Oh no, don't crash, don't crash. I'm looking at it through the camera, so it's not doing very good. Oh no, I crashed. Yeah, but it is pretty cool that it actually has a 3D game built in. I didn't think this had 3D capabilities, which is pretty cool. And yeah, overall, I think that is it for this video. We explored pretty much this entire homebrew app. I mean, the concept is really cool and the visuals are actually very impressive. Also, it is impressive all of the stuff that it has built in. Some of the stuff works, some of the stuff doesn't. That might just be due to the age of this homebrew app, but also it might just be because it never worked in the first place. So yeah, I guess we'll never know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If
if you did, definitely leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this one. Also, please check out my Twitter and Instagram, and I will see you guys in the next video.